And here is my 1999 996 Porsche. This is my 2 month of ownership video. I bought this car in October. It's now almost December 1st. And I wanted to talk about some of the things I've experienced, some of the things I've done, and just give an overview as what the first 2 months have been like. The car is a 2C convertible with the hardtop on there. I am in New Jersey and snow's about to happen. This will go in winter storage very soon. That roof is shockingly large to store, and I don't want to store it in the garage where mice can get to it, but that is a problem I will deal with in the spring. It has been a very fun car to drive. It has been an experience and a joy. I have had to do some things to it already to bring it back to stock. It had an aftermarket K&N air filter. It had a muffler delete with two 90-degree straight pipes coming off the catalytic converters. I ended up getting a set of mufflers off of eBay that were in great condition, and additionally a original airbox air filter, which I installed also off of eBay. And I had a full inspection done by a Porsche dealership that was certified for classic cars that told me some of the things that are currently in need of repair. Rear main seal, air oil separator, those are leaking. The plastic underneath, some of the bolts have rusted away, and that's a little bit loose. Nothing super shocking came out from that inspection. What I loved was that they gave me a full video with that inspection, and additionally some repairs that should be done relatively soon, and some that I've got a little bit of time to wait on. The muffler install I did myself. It was a bolt-on. It was fiddly, but doable. Look how pretty that is. It is a very fun car. Let's get inside, and I'll talk about this 1999 Porsche 996 a little bit more. Okay, so the interior is got that 90s feel to it. I'm not upset about that. That was expected. The car feels fantastic. I know you've heard a lot, or if you've researched a lot like I did on YouTube, that the plastics feel cheap. Yeah, okay. There are plastics in here, but the car is 24 years old and they're still fine. Some of the things that I've noticed, the little plastic shroud around the stick shift and the flap for the door rattle when driving. I'm going to use little bits of felt to probably prop that up to help with that. I do have the issue where the heat is blowing foam out the vents. There's videos online about how to fix that. I don't want to cut into that box to do it, or cut open that little piece to get the valve open. I'm hoping there's a better fix where you can replace the whole box. I haven't researched it enough yet. It's not been super cold, and I don't plan on driving it on super cold days. The car has been a lot of fun to drive. I thoroughly enjoy this. It is a dream car. I do wish the steering wheel telescoped up, or tilted up and down. That would make getting in and out a little easier. I'm turning 49 soon. That's showing. And something I found interesting about ownership of this vehicle, my friends that do know how to drive stick shift jumped at the chance to drive my Tacoma or the Accord, even my 66 912, all of which have manual transmissions. Don't want to drive this. I think there maybe is a fear that the engine is too powerful or too strong or a little too unruly. And, or maybe it says a lot about me. Maybe they know that if they did mess it up, I would not be too happy. I hope it's the first option or scenario. Something else I've noticed, when I've had Volkswagen Beetles or Mini Cooper S's, I've even seen it with Jeep Wranglers, Volkswagen, the people wave at each other when you see another vehicle like yours on the road. That doesn't happen with this. There aren't that many on the road, but the few I've seen, no eye contact, keep looking. I do want to do a switch out the clutch, switch out that IMS bearing. They are not problematic right now, but the car is coming up on 60,000 miles, and it's just some preventative maintenance that was suggested that I should do on top of all of the other things I had mentioned earlier. The car, now that I've installed the mufflers, is a very civilized, wonderful drive. I've been using it as a daily driver. It's I've done grocery shopping in it. I've run errands. It is fun. It is fantastic. I do know that keeping this on the road will cost me more than a regular Toyota Corolla or any of the other vehicles I've owned. And as of right now, and I haven't gotten one of these bills yet, it's worth it. I thoroughly enjoy driving this vehicle. I am hoping to take it on some road trips in the spring and in the summer. And hopefully on the list, I would like to do the Tail of the Dragon and some of the more rural mountain roads in the vehicle. Yeah, so gray interior. I've got some leather upgrades. The car came with some leather upgrades. It's got the crest on the seats, and it's been a joy. It's been an absolute fantastic 2 months, and I'm looking forward to many more. I'll start the engine for you. I did have the issue where that clutch lockout relay is acting up, and I did replace it and it started acting up again. It's got a metal tab. I just bent the metal tab back up, and so far it's been working. Yeah, if that stops working again, I'll just know to bend it up, or I keep a bypass in this glove or the center console just in case, that I built myself. The car is shockingly not good on gas. I don't know if shockingly is the right word, but I have a 4-cylinder Tacoma that gets better gas mileage. Something else I wanted to mention, I'm going to be doing an experiment later. The speedometer, once you get to above 35, 40 miles an hour, the speedometer reads 5 miles an hour faster than you're actually going. I have a Garmin in the car that I've calibrated with the Tacoma. I should do it with another vehicle just in case. And I talked to the Porsche specialists at the Classic Porsche certified dealership where I had the inspection. And it's because I have 17-inch rims on this car, and the computer is calibrated for larger rims. I don't know if they're connected yet, and I'm going to do this with the experiment. I'm wondering if that means the car has actually less miles on it, because the car thinks it's going, let's call it 5 miles an hour faster, 5 miles more per hour at highway speeds. What I was going to do is see how many miles the odometer reads when I'm doing 60 miles an hour, and see if that correlates to the speed on the speedometer or the actual speed of the vehicle's movement. I do want someone else in the vehicle to do that with me. And that's where we're at. Thank you for watching. And would I recommend buying one of these? Absolutely. They're expensive. Several of the other videos that I've seen mentioned that when you purchase one of these, expect a $3,000 to $5,000 repair bill relatively soon. And with that clutch and IMS replacement, that's going to be where I'm going to be at with that as well.